everybody. Well, it's Christina once again, and I don't mean to sound like that, but I was actually going to talk to you about eyes, my saga of my eyes. Yeah, I guess you've heard quite a lot about it along the road, but it hasn't exactly got better. But never mind, what does someone say to me? You have to deal with what you've got. And I've decided that's really what it is. And that's okay. Optimism with eyes is a bit a hard one, isn't it? But my caption to this was that my doctor fired me. Can you believe that? He was the doctor that did the cataract. And I questioned him quite a lot and wondered why I couldn't see as well as I could actually see before. And there were 3 doors to this room. He'd come in one door, he'd go out another door, someone would call him, he'd go out that door. So we never ever had a conversation that was kind of flowing. So, you know, maybe I repeated myself, I didn't mean to, but I didn't get answers. And so what he finally says to me, which is extraordinary, I think, I didn't call me ever by my name, so goodness knows if he knew who I was anyway. He said he didn't think we were compatible and that I should possibly find somebody else. I was speechless. I wasn't anticipating that. He's a very well known, very well thought of. I guess I kind of touched on this before, but you know, maybe he had a bad day, but you know, it's my eyes, right? And he always said, oh, well, the surgery is a success. Well, yeah, but it's my eyes and I'm looking out. And what I'm looking at is not what he's necessarily looking at, right? I don't know, but so then I go to the pursuit of finally getting another surgeon, because you can't exactly have nobody when you've gone through all this. It's not like you've just gone to a shop and bought something. I paid a lot of money for it, and somebody else went to him and they also paid money, but somebody went to another guy and they paid nothing, because in Canada we have a health service. So that's still questions in motion. But so anyway, got problems with the left eye. Gosh, what a thing to talk about. I thought I'd come here to talk about fashion, because you remember how I started off and said, well, I'm going to have cataract surgery and all that, and I hate not to wear eye makeup. My God, did I ever know what a road I would be on? And it's continual. It doesn't just ease off. Its vision is not as sharp as it was. I'm okay driving. I don't like driving at night, but I don't really have to, so that doesn't apply as much. I have to have this nightmare injection into the left eye. When I say nightmare, it is awful. They pretend to you it isn't, but there's a guy coming out, the surgeon, who's a really lovely guy, thankfully, and he injects your eye. Now, this time he kept me waiting, so I'd taken the Valium a bit too early, so it really didn't help me. And it is quite, you put your head between your legs, it's so disorientating, and your eye hurts you. And, you know, you think, oh God, how am I going to get out of here? Hospital, of course. Well, you do, and you get on, and, you know, I generally have a friend who takes me and collects me. Does it make it better? No, it doesn't make the pain less, does it? But yes, it's a Tylenol, or it's this or it's that, but it aches for probably a week afterwards. And what they didn't tell me this time was that you get floaters. Well, floaters we all get, but these are not like floaters. They're like flies around. So I kept swatting, and of course there's nothing there, but I mean, I didn't tell anybody that. I don't know. It is an extraordinary journey, this eye thing, but to have the guy actually say to you, we're not compatible. I mean, how do you, I've never experienced that ever with any doctor or, you know, physician, but is this a process of navigating the healthcare system as we get older? You know, do we think about what we want to ask each time we go and see somebody? I really think you should only ask 3 questions. That way you might get an answer. And navigating is, you know, and as I was talking to a doctor friend of mine, what can happen is that they keep you waiting. And by the time you get to them, most of these doctors are overworked, regardless of whether you're paying them or not. So you've got a certain amount of time, not long. Maybe you've waited too long, you've forgotten what you're going to ask. Or maybe they've done a quick check and everything's fine. But it's not fine in your mind. So navigating the healthcare system, you know, it's a lot of waiting sometimes. And with the waiting, fatigue sets in. You know, we're not I'm talking about older generation. I'm not talking about being your 18s, 20s, or 30s where you think, oh, well, I got to wait, you know, I got to collect the kids from school or something. So you've got diversions going on. We don't have those sort of diversions. We've really got to kind of stay with what we're doing and work with it. And it's honestly not easy. Anyway, that's my experience with the eyes, and to be continued, I will find another doctor. But there are some things I just wanted to mention once more to you. HYLO, okay, is a lovely gel for your eyes. It's expensive, but I find if I use it sort of like morning and night, it really does help. I don't have dry eyes, never have had, but it comes in a kind of stopper like that. What I did forget at one stage was to take that off eyesight, right? I'm pressing it thinking I've used it up, but of course I haven't used it up. You've got to pull that off. So let's not forget HYLO. And it comes in a gel or a liquid, so you've got a choice depending on where you're going, what you're doing. Two other things I don't think I've mentioned is the need, and I take so many vitamins a day, it's, I know, a bit crazy, but I'm only going to focus this time on, these are only for the eyes, okay? AREDS 2, you must take these. 2 a day is probably morning and night a good idea. There's another one I got off the internet which had incredible reviews. Now I can't tell because I've got so much going on with my eyes. Is this okay? It's called Vizzy, and you can actually only get it in the States. So I got it via my son, and then he sent it to me from the States. Does it help? I wouldn't like not to take it now. So one other thing, turmeric. Turmeric is anti-inflammatory, also good, because whatever you've got going on with your eyes means that you've got inflammation. We got it everywhere, so it's good to take that regardless. So there you go. That is natural factors. It's not the only one, it's the one I like to buy. I always buy from a health food store, don't go to the general pharmacies. And one thing, probiotics, don't forget probiotics. I buy adult probiotics. We just need them for our general, you know, well-being. Now, that's a whole nother conversation and not one I plan to have now. But I just wanted to bring out to you all these different things for the eyes, the AREDS 3, the HYLO for the drops, the Vizzy, which I'd like you to try. I find it interesting. I hope it helps me. I sure need the help, right? Anyway, what else can I say? That's kind of it for now. I feel like I've kind of said as much as can be absorbed on this subject. But also I want to tell you I'm on Instagram now, put on by my granddaughter. So this one is Christina Gregg Senior Beauty. This one is all lowercase, Christina Gregg Senior Beauty, my way. So you can now find me on Instagram, all kinds of different photographs they post. I guess it's all interesting and fun. And I thank you once again for listening, and I just hope everything I say is a help to you. I need the help. And any questions I'll answer as best I can. And I just want to say bye for now. Until my next episode, segment. Thank you.